This is the L2C Media Network on YouTube. And this is Harry von Stuttgart, your announcer, live from the Tom O'Neill Studios. Actually, let's take that back. Live from the Fred McLeod desk inside the Tom O'Neill Studios in Jackson. This is Sports Final, brought to you by the L2C Media Network. And now, with the details from the headlines that makes the sports world go round, and a cat as a camera person and floor director, here's our host, Steve the Baxman Baxley. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Yeah, let's, all right. Uno, thank you. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Yeah, I know you don't have, Hey, how you doing, everybody? Welcome. Hey, Christine, the killer car. How you doing? Can't stay long. Just wanted to come and give you some support. Well, thank you very much, my friend. And I got to tell you, we got a jam-packed show for you. Last night was the first, I guess we might as well say, a preview of what the new name is going to be like. It's the same show, but a little different because we're going to add a few features and we're going to make it for everyone. It's going to be a very bizarre mishmash of a good show. It's still going to be sports. There's going to be a little entertainment, a little look at the weather, no news, no politics. We're going to be chatting it up with you folks out there. If you got any questions, you can ask me and we'll try to give you the answers. All that and a whole lot more. December 25th. Steve's Sporty Balls will be debuting. We're just changing the name, tweaking the format a little bit, tweaking the formula, making it more entertaining and more weird. You know, when it's entertaining and weird, it's got to be this show. And as you can see, how do you like this? I trimmed my beard today. Did a nice little trim job. It was very good. Before we do anything, I'm hoping she hears us tonight because tonight, ladies and gentlemen, today is November 26th. And if you survived your Thanksgiving, congratulations. I cooked. I did my first Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. After being on the sidelines, watching my mom or relatives uh, cook the Thanksgiving turkey, I got my turn, and by God, I did good. I didn't. Frankly, I did not follow the instructions. I just, I just took the pan. It's one of those throwaway pans you get at Dollar General. Cut the turkey bag open. You know, took out all the things I'm supposed to take out, and I melted 4 sticks of butter in a bowl, and I just poured it on the turkey. Put it in for about close to 400, and came out good. Had mashed potatoes, they came out good. Baked beans, cranberries. Oh God, the cranberries. Oh, tasty. I love cranberries. I've already talked about cranberries with dandelion fluff last night, and I mean it was pretty good for my first. Christine, the killer car said, got my dinner from Dickie's Barbecue here in Texas. Good Lord. I want to go back home. I want to go back to my homeland of Texas. I was born Fort Hood Army Hospital, the old Fort Hood Army Hospital. We lived in Killeen, Texas. We lived in a neighborhood called Harker Heights. There was a lady who owned a mountain. I gotta find out what that lady's name is so I can find out if she still owns that mountain. Anyway, uh, maybe we will one day go back to Texas before I leave this earth. But I will tell you, I hope everybody had a delicious Thanksgiving. One place I watch AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite. I live in Garland. I was born in Amarillo. Hey, how you doing, cousin? I was spoiled when I was born. I was. I know we do sports. I was spoiled in. I mean, I was the only baby boy in a nursery of little baby girls. The only thing missing on me was a smoking jacket, a pipe, a captain's hat, and the nickname Hef. I mean, the nurses bottle fed me and they spoiled me rotten. Maybe that's why I am what I am. I don't know, but by the way, thank you, Christine, for the compliment on my little beard. Personally, I wish I was people's sexiest man alive. They're supposed to make the announcement, which is why we're waiting with somewhat bated breath. Um, oh well, I was I yeah well that you were a cutie. Well, that's debatable. Uh, I got a pick. One of these days, I'm going to about what? Uh, yeah, I was a cutie. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, yeah, I was a cutie. About when I was yeah, oh, I must have been. I was being fussed over a lot, which answers a lot of questions when you think about it. What else is there? Um, Thank you for the compliment, Christine. Again, I blush. You probably can't tell, but under this beard, I'm actually blushing. I wish I had found my. Where are they now? Oh, on Stephen Colbert's Late Show, they're doing the traditional announcing of people's most sexiest men or most sexiest man of the year. Unfortunately, once again, I placed 28th. Stephen Colbert placed 45th. Saint Ravage placed second. Anyway, um, oh yeah, uh, let's get this started here. Got to do one thing. We make a tradition when it's somebody's birthday. We I do a the happy birthday song in my Elvis voice. You will win hands down, I'm sure. Thank you, Chris. eh, I I take that as a compliment, and I will wear it on my heart. People Magazine, please vote for me. Anyway, so here we go. It's Mandy Summers' 23rd birthday, and I gotta tell you, she looks good. She looks good for a woman who is a stay-at-home mom and a one of the finest, one of the best of 21st. She loves us both, I'll tell you. But it is her birthday, and we celebrate it. And I gotta tell you something. She has the best birthday present of all. She has had success, and I'm glad I got the props here. I have two of the reasons why she's had the best birthday presents ever. And here's why. Exhibit A, Wart the Wizard. This is the remastered version, but that's Wart the Wizard. And Exhibit B, if it pleases the court, Wart the Wizard 2, The Portal of Echoes. Let me get rid of the light. There it is right there. And before anyone says, wait a minute, you showed the remastered. Don't you have the original? Well, let me look here because I know I do. I do have the original. Yes, I do have the original. Just gotta dig it out and find it. Dig it out and find it. Oh, that's super good. Oh, here's another success. Super Dad. And beep 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 doo 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 doo. Ah, here it is. No, I had it. Um, Here it is. The This is what hooked me back. This is what got me back to loving comic books again. Right there. And I gotta tell you, I I love I am in love with comic books, but only independent ones, like from Stuntman Comics and all the others. Yes, I like both versions of the original, and yes, you may fall, and the remastered. I also love the remastered, and I read this. Last night with Una watching on my headboard. She gave it 4 paws up. I gave it 5 out of 5. It was intriguing. I mean, it gave it. I mean, I went to sleep. I started to have dreams that I was with Wart the Wizard on some of his adventures. I cannot wait for Jack the Ripper, Vampire Hunter. I cannot wait for that. In fact, I think on tomorrow's broadcast, we're going to update because I said that they would probably hit. Um, I think their final ultimate total was going to be about 67K. Some say it should be 69, but I still say 67. But they're going to be among uh, Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter is going to be among the best Comicsgate has ever created. And Mandy Summers, Peter Gilmore are going to be hits. I will tell you, whatever they have next up their sleeves, it's gotta top Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter. I also can't wait for Charlie London's comic book on Charlie Chaplin. That is going to be wild. I've always guessed right. Well, just don't ask me about politics. That's one case I never tried to do. But sports and comics, I always have that I. A friend of mine, um, Dan O'Toole, once worked for Fox Sports One. Him and Jay Onrate used to work for TSM. Well, Jay Onrate still does, but Dan got um, regretfully bounced. He will return. They always do. And he said best, if you're going to bet on sports, always bet the over. Always bet on the over. There you go. Speaking of which, let's bet on the college football scores. And here we go. From today, 21 ranked San Diego State beat 7-16. Central Michigan beat Eastern Michigan 31-10. Texas defeated Kansas State 22-17. Bowling Green beat Ohio 21-10. Utah State defeated New Mexico 35-10. 16th ranked Iowa over Nebraska 28-21. And did we do the rest of these yesterday? Yes, we did. Okay, then. I think, did we? Did we? Yes, we did. Yeah, let's see. Washington State defeated Washington 40-13. Number 20, North Carolina State defeated North Carolina 34-30. Iowa State over TCU 48-14. 19th ranked Utah over Colorado 28-13. 4th ranked Cincinnati over East Carolina 35-13. Air Force over UNLV 48-14. UCF over South Florida 17-13. Number 25 Arkansas over Missouri 34-17. Didn't watch the Vols win. I took a peeky. I took one peach. I watched. Hey, I watched. Let's see. Did the Vols win? Let us see here. Of course, we're talking the old Tennessee Vols. Let us see here. Tennessee and Vanderbilt play tomorrow at 3:45. Okay. And let's see. Of course, the Penn State is going to be here at number 12, Michigan State. That's at 3:30. That'll be on ABC. Vanderbilt and Tennessee will be on the SEC network, powered by ESPN. But of course, a big game with playoff ramifications, and that's a big word, meaning somebody going to be win. Number 2 ranked Ohio State and 5th ranked Michigan from the Big House in Ann Arbor. That'll be on at noon on Fox. And ladies and gentlemen, people's most sexiest man alive 2021 is, music please, come on, Colbert, you're milking it. I'm not milking it. Oh, boy. Yes, I've won. Hooray. Okay, before we go any further into the land of sports, I got to do this. So hang on. Can I have a flat A, please? Can I truly have a flat A? Anyway, here we go. Me. This is for Mandy Summers. Hopefully she is watching. If not, she can always catch the replay. But for Mandy Summers, happy birthday. Let's do this thing. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Happy birthday to you. Oh. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday, dear Mandy. Oh, happy birthday I said a happy birthday. A happy birthday to you. Take care of business, darling. You and Bella. Uno sends a little love to both of you. All right, there you go. Well, happy birthday to Mandy Summers. She turns 23. That means she's old enough to drink and old enough to date. And actually old enough to drive. All right. There you go. A tradition that I have continued for about going on 10 years. Good job. She is on another stream. I'll tell her to watch. Thank you. I may do it at the end. I did it for Lorena Creole at the beginning and at the end. So this is going to be just perfect. Yes, indeed. So here we go. Okay, we done the foot. We done that their little football biz. Okay, let's go from that to little hockey. We can press the hockey button. Oops, we pressed the wrong button. There we go. Now we press the right button. Another great lady, yes. There we go. Let me just get my hair just right. There we are. I gotta get this cut. This haircut. Okay. Let's get to the NHL because they were off yesterday. Most of sports were off yesterday. But today, I feel a vibe. I feel a vibe a coming. I feel a vibe a coming. By the way, all the scores tonight, as always, are presented by Caesar Sportsbook. And remember, darlings, we are all Caesars. And if you Caesar, tell her I said hello. Okay, only one game going on right now, and that is in the second period. 4:49 remaining, and the Toronto Maple Leafs lead the San Jose Sharks 4-1. Final scores with Molson. 3-star selection. Here we go. Go, Speed Racer. New York Rangers over the Boston Bruins 5-2. And believe it or not, by the way, I forgot his name, but the basketball player won Dancing with the Stars. Oh yeah, that show's still on. Yeah, we're gonna finally report on that. But I forgot his name too. I was hoping the Miz would win, so at least someone from wrestling organization won a trophy. Anyway, 3 stars from the Rangers and Bruins were Shesterkin, 34 saves for the Rangers. Panarin for the Rangers, 1 goal and an assist. And Bergeron for Boston, 1 goal. Hurricanes feed the Flyers. Carolina Hurricanes defeated Philadelphia Flyers 6-3. Ow! For Carolina, 2 goals. My daughter will be happy to hear about the hockey game. She loves hockey. Well, let me do the little tap dance here. There you go. That's a combination of the Hockey Night in Canada theme and ESPN's theme. 2 classics. Ow for Carolina, 2 goals. Kotkaniemi for Carolina, a goal and assist. And Ranta for Carolina, 20 saves. In overtime, St. Louis Blues over the Blackhawks over the St. Louis Blues, 3-2. Debrincat for Chicago, 1 goal. Bogdanovich for St. Louis, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Hagel rhymes with bagel for Chicago, 1 goal. Minnesota Wild went wild over the Winnipeg Jets, or as we like to call them, the Winnipeg Jets. 7-1. Kaprizov for Minnesota, 1 goal, 3 assists, and then he played chess. Hartman for Minnesota, 1 goal, and Talbot for Minnesota, 30 saves. Hey, not bad, not bad. Ducks over the Senators, 4-0. The Mighty Ducks continue to be mighty. Stolarz for Anaheim, 34 saves. Milano for Anaheim, 1 assist. And Drysdale for Anaheim was so good, no one dare publish what he had. Washington Capitals over the Florida Panthers, 4-3. Ovechkin, 3 goals for Washington. Wilson for Washington, 1 goal, 2 assists. And Kuznetsov for Washington, 3 assists. Nashville Predators over the New Jersey Devils, 4-2. Josie with no Pussycats for Nashville, 1 goal, 1 assist. Saros for Nashville, 23 saves. And Tomasino for Nashville, 1 goal. Buffalo Sabres over the Canadiens de Montreal, 4-1. Thompson for Buffalo, 2 goals. Eakin for Buffalo. Don't crush my heart, my Eakin-breaking heart. 1 goal, 1 assist. And Olofsson for Buffalo, 2 assists. The defending Stanley Cup champion, Tampa Bay Lightning over the Seattle Kraken, 3-0. Vasilevsky for Tampa Bay, 17 saves. Bellemare, Tampa Bay, 1 goal, and Colton, 1 goal, Tampa Bay. Columbus Blue Jackets beat the Vancouver Canucks, or for you Three Stooges fans, yuck, 4-2. Rosovic for Columbus, 1 goal. Nyquist for Columbus, 1 goal, and Merzlikins, 39 saves. Speaking of Dallas, Christine, you'll love this. So will your daughter. The Dallas Stars defeated the Colorado Avalanche by a score of 3-1. Pavlitsky for Dallas, 2 goals. Ottinger for Dallas, 32 saves, and Robertson for Dallas, 1 assist. And finally, the Pittsburgh Penguins. They defeated the New York Islanders by a simple score. That's right. They played old-fashioned hockey. They ended on a simple score, 1-0. Jari for Pittsburgh, 25 saves. Sorokin for the Islanders, 29 saves. And Heinen was so good, they didn't even publish how he did. It must be held by the FBI or FPI, the Federal Puck Institute. But there she blues. Let's get you some college hockey. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We bring you college hockey as a public service. Why? Because we can. And here we go. A lot of good stuff. Presently, right now, in fact, we're going to call this one. They ended it. It's Arizona over Bemidji State, 6-4. Canisius over American International, 6-5. Providence over Dartmouth, 7-4. Holy Cross over Brown, 5-1. Bentley over Army West Point, 3-1. Mercyhurst over Ohio State, 5-4. Ritt over Princeton, 5-4. Northern Michigan over Bowling Green, 6-3. Northeastern over Rensselaer, 2-1. Western Mich over St. Lawrence, 8-2. Lake Superior State over Minnesota State, 1-0. LIU over Miami of Ohio. Who knew there was a Miami of Ohio? 7-4. I thought there was a moon over Miami. I order it sometimes if I'm over in at Denny's. I order a moon over Miami. Miami. Anyway, did we mention score 7-4? LIU over Miami of Ohio. Michigan Tech over Ferris State, 6-4. Michigan over Niagara, 6-1. Minnesota Duluth over Alaska Fairbanks, 5-1. Clarkson and Wisconsin in a shootout ended in a 1-1 game. Minnesota over North Dakota, 5-1. New Hampshire over Harvard, 1-0. Boston College and Notre Dame were postponed due to whatever they think it is due to. Illness, lack of decency. Anyway, wow. Let's delve into the American Hockey League. Sorry, sweetie, I have to get up early, get my daughter to work. Wish I could stay longer. I'll try to catch your next show. Well, I hope so. Please let others know that there's going to be an even weirder show. We do it every night right here. And if they miss it live, they can always watch it archived. Thanks, Christine. Much love to you. Much love to you, your daughter, and to the saint. All righty, let's get to the scores. Love to you and your family, as I always say. Much love. The heart right to you. Peace. Okay, let's do this here. All right. The scores for the AHL. I love this chair, but I wish I had it deeper more. I mean, whoa. Keep me balanced here. Belleville Senators over the Laval Rockets, 6-2. Abbotsford Canucks lose to the Tucson Roadrunners, 4-1. Stockton Heat over the Colorado Eagles, 3-2 in overtime. Bakersfield Condors and the Ontario Reign were postponed. Providence Bruins over the Bridgeport Islanders, 3-2. Cleveland Monsters over the Toronto Marlies, 5-1. Chicago Wolves over the Grand Rapids Griffins, 5-3. Hartford Wolfpack over Springfield Thunderbirds, 5-3. Syracuse Crunch over Lehigh Valley Phantoms, 4-1. The Rochester Americans over the Hershey Bears, 7-3. And the Milwaukee Admirals defeated the Rockford Ice Hogs at 5-2. San Diego Gulls over the San Jose Barracuda, 4-2. Wow. That's wild. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, let's get you to the Ontario Hockey League, and then we got basketball, baseball, and everything else going on in the world of sports. We'll even check out some updates on our favorite little thing in the free world, and that's Comicsgate. Right now, we got 7 games. Let's do it. North Bay over Kingston, 5-2. Flint over Sarnia, 6-3. Sudbury over Mississauga, 2-1. Guelph over London, 3-2. Kitchener over the Sioux, 5-4. Saginaw over Windsor, 6-5. And Oshkosh? No. Oshawa, yes. Oshawa over Ottawa, 4-3. In that lovely thing we like to call overtime. And there you go. Cha. Boom. Okay. Let's get to the basketball scores. That's right, because we got NBA, and we've also got NC2A, and then we'll anger ourselves. Come on, Pop. There we go. Let's go NBA, and we'll talk a little wrestling as well. Let's get things over to the NBA. Got 2 games still going on. The NBA. Fourth quarter, 4:41 remaining in the game. Golden State Warriors over the Portland Trail Blazers, 106-92. 2:35 left in the third. It is the LA Lakers over the Sacramento Kings, 70-65, and LeBron James is in a bit more trouble. We'll explain that as well. The ego. Oh, God, LeBron, why don't you leave the ego somewhere, say in the La Brea Tar Pits? Anyway, let's talk finals, and we got some for you. Los Angeles Clippers over the Detroit Pistons, 107-96. Chicago Bulls over the Orlando Magic, 123-88. Charlotte Hornets over the Minnesota Timberwolves, 133-115. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. They beat the Knicks, do-do-do-do. 118-97 is the final score of that game. Da-da-da-da. The Atlanta Hawks beat the Memphis Grizzlies, 132-100. Indiana Pacers over the Toronto Raptors, 114-97. Washington Wizards over the Oklahoma City Thunder, 101-99. Oi. Yes, Paul Rudd, the sexiest man alive. Thank you very much. Now, if I may throw up, I came in second in my dreams. Anyway. San Antonio Spurs over the Boston Celtics, 96-88. And the defending NBA champion, Milwaukee Bucks over the Denver Nuggets, 120-109. And the last on our list is the New Orleans Pelicans over a team whose home state doesn't know anything about jazz, Utah, 98-97. Congratulations, Paul Rudd, People Magazine, sexiest man of the year, alive, 2021. Of course, I'll have a few statements on that. 98-97 Pelicans do it. And that is the NBA. Let us, ladies and gentlemen, do the men's basketball scores. And there we go. Yeah, we got men's basketball. And we also got women's basketball. Okay, so here we go. 19 seconds left to play in overtime. It is Wake Forest over Oregon State, 78-77. 9:58 remaining in the game. It is fifth-ranked Duke. Oh, correction. Oh, we may be having an upset here, kids. 8 1/4 remaining in the second. By the way, 18 seconds left in the game between Oregon State and Wake Forest. In overtime, Wake Forest leads Oregon State 79-77. Number 1, Gonzaga leads number 5, Duke, 70-66. And just about to come to a serious conclusion in the first half. St. Francis over, oh, no, not St. Francis. It's San Francisco. I call them St. Francis. San Francisco over UAB, 3:43 left to play in the Foist. It's 22-16. 3:37 left to go in their first half. 24th ranked USC over San Diego State by a score of 16-15. And aren't you glad? We're kidding. There are those San Diego States? I don't think so. Can we just hang on here for a moment, Dash? And yeah, let's go to a place that we know will have. Okay, we'll do the ladies first, and then the gentlemen. Because I knew I was getting some bad info. Nasty people. Nasty. Okay, can we get to the women first? Because I am of a gentleman's humorage. Let us go to the ladies, if we can. I love it when the teleprompter decides to do this to me and we have to vamp for a bit. It is Friday night, and there is another good reason to have Nick Ricada as your neighbor. And we do. Nick hosts the show, the humble Minnesota attorney, lawyer, however he wants to call himself. Lawyer, obviously. He hosts a show called Law Splaining the Interwebs, Monday through Friday at midnight Eastern, 11 Central. And tonight it's a Friday night chill stream, so enjoy that lovely word known as chill stream. That means it's a freaky program where anything goes. All right, speaking of anything going, let's kick it off with the scores from the ladies. And here we go with all the scores. Number one ranked South Carolina, 79-38 over Elon. Number 6 ranked Baylor over Arizona State, 62-52. 18th ranked South Florida over 7th ranked Stanford, 57-54. 9th ranked Arizona over DePaul, 75-68. 11th ranked Tennessee Vols, 68-58, the women Vols. 12th ranked Michigan, 61. 16th ranked Oregon State, 52. 13th ranked Iowa State over Charlotte, 75-59. Kent State over 19th ranked UCLA, 75-69. Bing. The bell needs to be bung. Thank you. 3rd ranked Texas A&M over South Dakota, 58-44. Missouri State over 24th ranked Virginia Tech, 76-68. 25th ranked Florida Gulf Coast over Tennessee Tech by a score of, can we do one thing right, guys? Yes, we can. Let's get the score back, guys. Thank you. We must get the scores back. Get the scores back, please. Thank you. Let's see here. Did we Kent State over 19th ranked UCLA, 75-69. 23rd ranked Texas A&M over South Dakota, 58-44. Missouri State over 24th ranked Virginia Tech, 76-68. 25th ranked Florida Gulf Coast over Tennessee Tech, 81-69. Bing. Thank you. And 8th ranked Iowa and USC, they were canceled because of, I'm just going to say it, downright illness. I think it was illness or something. They were just canceled. Okay. Let's go now to the men. That's right. Shout hallelujah. It's time for the men's scores. That's right. Scores. Men. Men do score. Let's ask some women. Okay, we got a couple of games still going on in progress. 6:21 remaining in the second. It is number 1 ranked Gonzaga over 5th ranked Duke, 70-68. 43 seconds before the half. Number 24 USC over San Diego State, 20-15. Number 3 Purdue over Omaha, 97-40. Dayton over 4th ranked Kansas City, 74-73. Number 6 Baylor upset Michigan. Well, they couldn't have upset because Michigan State's unranked. That's right. Can we move that up just a bit? Thank you. Baylor 75, Michigan State 58. Iowa beat number 9 ranked Memphis 78-59. 10th ranked Alabama over Drake 80-71. 10th ranked Kentucky over North Florida, a tie in the rankings. Gotta love it. 86-52, 14th ranked Illinois over UT Rio Grande Valley, 94-85. 15th ranked Tennessee over Tennessee Tech, 80-69. Bing. 19th ranked Auburn over Syracuse, 89-68. In overtime, 22 ranked UConn over VCU, 70-63. And 25th ranked Xavier over Virginia Tech, 59-58. That's it. That's it. That's it for the ladies and for the men. Let's go now for the G. It's time now to do the G League. Yes. Yes, friends. Time for the G League. Whoa. Whoa, I belched. My apologies for belching there for a moment. There we go. Hey, we're good now. Yay. Okay, let's keep going. The G League. Let's do the schedule. That's right. We go schedule and we hit the buttons just right. Hey, Ole. Come on. We're nearing the end of November. Ah, yes. The words of my people bite me. There we go. Now we go to the G League and we hit the right button. We hit the right button. Button. Boom, boom. And we look up for the 26th. Let's go to the 26th level of ecstasy here. Okay, there we are. 25th. Yeah, Friday the 26th. Thank you. There we are. All right. Memphis Hustle. Do the Memphis Hustle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do the Memphis Hustle. Oh, sorry, that's a Harlem Hustle. Memphis Hustle over the Austin Spurs, 103-94. Rio Grande Valley Vipers over the Birmingham Squadron, 112-105. Greensboro Swarm over the Texas Legends, 115-110. Stockton Kings over the Salt Lake City Stars, 102-84. And finally, the Santa Cruz Warriors over the G League Ignite, 112-110. Yes. Okay, so that is that und die G League. In fact, that is that for our basketball. Let us give you a moment with our headlines. And yes, friends, LeBron James is endearing himself more and more to fans. But now he's endearing himself more and more to Adam Silver and the NBA Quaffers, otherwise known as, in this case, he's costing them more money. That's right. Los Angeles Laker forward LeBron James had an eventful week. First, he was suspended for a game after an on-court altercation with the Detroit Pistons forward Isaiah Stewart. Now he's been hit with a $15,000 fine from the NBA for making an obscene gesture during the Lakers' win over the Pacers in Indiana on Wednesday night. He was also warned about using profane language regarding his suspension during media availability. Here is the official statement from the NBA, read with a British accent and translated in a Southern accent. Los Angeles Laker forward LeBron James has been fined $15,000 for making an obscene gesture on the playing court and warned for using profane language during media availability in response to league-imposed discipline. It was announced today by Byron Sprill, President, League Operations. The incident occurred with a minute 17 remaining in the fourth quarter of the Lakers' 124-116 overtime win against the Indiana Pacers on November 24th at Cambridge Fieldhouse. And now for the translation, here's Cletus. LeBron LeBron effed up, but then again, the man he keeps ruining himself. I mean, look at how he did that their sequel to what's it called, Space Jam 2. I mean, the number two was appropriate because it smelt like number two. I mean, I have farts that smelt better than Space Jam 2. I lit farts that smelt better than Space Jam 2. In fact, I tried to light Space Jam 2, and boy, if that thing didn't self destruct all by itself. Now, the find is a result of James pulling out a celebration commonly credited to Philadelphia 76er assistant coach Sam Castle after James hit a clutch three against Indiana. And, well, he just did a Sam Castle. Now, the fine doesn't come as much of a surprise as Toronto Raptors guard Fred Van Fleet was also hit with a $15,000 fine for the same celebration earlier this month. The additional warning from the league for profanity usage comes as a result of James referring to his one-game suspension as bull bleep. There was no fine for the obscenity, but the league obviously still wanted to send a message to its most prominent player. Well, how about sending him this message? Hey, LeBron, don't glorify China. I mean, come on. They got problems. Use your voice to let China know that human rights are human rights. And genocide against an entire uh, populace is not nice. It's not good. Anyway, the Uyghurs, they're called. I mean, you're supposed to be an upright human being, and you believe in human rights. Well, start talking about it. Or are you scared that you're going to lose all that popularity? Anyway, I know, don't talk about politics, but when it's LeBron James, you can't do more than just. I mean, anyway, let's get back to more headlines and less LeBron, which believe me would make any of us feel a lot better. The Dallas Cowboys have now lost 3 out of their past 4 games, and injuries have not helped things. According to a new report, the Cowboys are considering holding out one of their top offensive weapons as he continues to deal with a nagging injury. Oh boy, another one for LeBron James. No, just kidding. This isn't LeBron. We're talking football now. On Friday, Ed Werder of ESPN reported the Cowboys may hold running back Ezekiel Elliott out as he continues to deal with a knee injury. According to Veda, injured reserve is not believed to be in the cards at this point, but Elliott could be held out next Thursday night when the Cowboys travel to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Elliott had been listed on the injury report with a knee injury for the last 3 weeks, but was never given an injury designation. The Pro Bowl back was always feeling good enough to suit up, but this injury is apparently something that isn't getting better. Elliott leads the Cowboys in rushing with 720 yards and 8 touchdowns on 160 attempts. He got off to a hot start to begin the season, but hasn't been racking up the yards as of late. He rushed for 25 yards and 1 touchdown on 9 carries on Thanksgiving in the 36-33 overtime loss to the Las Vegas Raiders, and hasn't rushed for more than 51 yards since week 6. So right now, Dallas has another explosive running back in Tony Pollard. He's rushed for 531 yards, 1 touchdown on 100 carries. Also caught 29 passes for 256 yards. So Ezekiel Elliott, give yourself a little rest, dude. You're in good hands. All righty. If you thought the first fight between the Cowboys and the Raiders was something we did not notice until tonight. The Cowboys and Raiders post-game fight. Yes, there's always bound to be at least one or two fights over Thanksgiving dinner, mainly over the last drumstick. I'm an only child, so I would usually get it. No fight. Um, the Raiders Cowboys contest was no exception. Throughout the eventual overtime win by Vegas, tensions were running high in what was a very physical game by both clubs. The contest reached a boiling point on the first possession of the second half when Cowboys corner Kelvin Joseph and Raiders safety Roderick Teamer came to blows on the sideline following a punt, which then resulted in a mob of players getting into a scrum. Joseph and Teamer were immediately ejected, and the game proceeded as the Raiders would eventually fend off Dallas in overtime and move to 6-5 on the season. While the game may have ended, the war didn't. In the aftermath of the game, with players still on the field, CBS cameras saw Raiders offensive lineman John Simpson and Cowboys defensive tackle Tristan Hill get into an altercation. The two were chest to chest for a moment before Hill knocked Simpson's helmet off his hand. That caused a scuffle almost directly on the Cowboys' 50-yard line where players needed to be held back from one another. Following Hill's punch, Simpson and Raiders defensive end Max Crosby immediately came at Hill to confront him. The video also showed Simpson needing to be restrained by teammates and fellow staffers. The genesis of this fight is very much unclear. Berate the camera person. There you go. Or won't berate Uno because she's still new at the job. The genesis of the fight is unclear, but emotions were running high throughout this game, and Simpson and Hill were likely going against one another for the bulk of the afternoon. Simpson played all 87 offensive snaps for the Raiders on Thursday, while Hill was in the rotation quite a bit in 45% of these snaps, along with the Dallas defensive line, and finished with 5 tackles. According to the NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, Hill won't be suspended for the altercation. However, his actions will be reviewed for a possible fine. Oh boy. Ain't that gonna be a hoot next week? Anyway, there's most of that. And we're going to go long. We're going to go long here, folks. Just to let you know, we are going to go long tonight because I felt like it. The Mets in baseball, free agency, otherwise known as the Hot Stove League. The New York Mets on Friday agreed on a 2-year contract with veteran infielder Eduardo Escobar. John Heyman of the MLB Network reports. He also adds that the deal will pay Escobar a total of $20 million, pending a physical. The deal also includes an option for a 3rd year. Later on Friday, the Mets, according to Jeff Pazan, also of ESPN, Mets also agreed to terms with outfielder first baseman Mark Canha on a 2-year pact worth reportedly $26.5 million. Like Escobar's deal, Canha's agreement includes an option for a 3rd year. Now, coming into the offseason, Escobar, who turns 33 in January, was ranked number 45 on the CBS Sports.com list of top 50 free agents. Switch hitter who fares better against lefties, and he's capable of playing all 4 infield positions. He's probably really good at second base. Last season, Escobar hit a combined 28 home runs for the Diamondbacks and Brewers and made the All-Star team for the first time. And as for 32-year-old Canha, he can play all 3 outfield positions and first base. For his career, he owns a OPS of 114. Canha for the A's hit a career-high 26 home runs in 2019, and over the last 3 seasons, he's had an on-base percentage of .377. He was number 28 on our list of top free agents coming into the offseason. And there you go. Let's bop that. Because we got about 2 segments, and I'm going to sing it again. Yay. Okay. Let's get this. Okay, let's give you a little golfing report. The fifth edition of The Match came to TNT. Was billed as a 12-hole prize fight that mirrors the boxing culture, which much of Vegas has been built upon over the years. But just like some boxing matches, including those you spend $50 on the pay-per-view, um, this one had an early finish, as in DeChambeau got knocked out early, though, as the event didn't even see the backside of the course. Kopeka, yeah, Kopeka won 4 and 3 after making 4 birdies on the front and leading after 8 of the 9 holes that were played. The golf from both parties was not what anyone would describe as tremendous, but Kopeka cleaned up his misses, hit a couple of shots tight as well as a couple of putts he needed, while DeChambeau continuously burned edges and didn't give himself any short ones at all. At one point, DeChambeau even asked Kopeka why he doesn't play this well week to week on the PGA Tour, and he replied, "I don't play again until April," and then added, "Not going to lie, I just wanted to spank you." Well, he did. The trash talk was not compelling, though we didn't really expect it would be. Becca told DeChambeau his par putt was good on the second hole, just after Kopeka made birdie to win the hole, which was humorous. Then, after his third birdie of the first 6 holes, he handed his putter to the brother Chase and asked the audience any questions. "Yeah, I have one. Why the hell did you guys even start this damn thing in the first place? They could have, TBS could have, or TNT could have aired. No, was it TBS or TNT? Well, one of the two Turner networks could have aired something more better. I mean, geez, 12 holes, you didn't even make it all the way." So there you go on that little interlude. All right, we got a couple of briefness. By the way, once again, Michigan goes up against Ohio State tomorrow noon Eastern. We did forget to do one thing, which we do every Friday, which we will be doing, and that is, of course, uh, something we like to call what's coming up Saturday night on Hockey Night in Canada. So let's rock it, let's roll it, let's sing it, shall we? And then we got 2 more segments, not much in the media tonight. I don't want standings, guys. I wanted schedule. Thank you. All right, let's bring you the Saturday updates on the games in progress, and they're all night games, no afternoon tilts. 6 p.m., Seattle at Florida. That'll be on Ballet Sports Florida and Root Sports Northwest. Edmonton Oilers and the Golden Knights of Vegas, 7 p.m. That's going to be on the NHL Network, City TV, Sportsnet Ontario, Sportsnet West, Sportsnet Pacific, AT&T Sportsnet Rocky Mountain. Then Ottawa at Los Angeles, 7 p.m., Sportsnet 1, Bally Sports West, and for French Canadian viewers, TVA Sports 2. Buffalo at Detroit will be a 7 o'clocker, MSG Buffalo and Bally Sports Detroit. Montreal at Pittsburgh is one of 2 games on the CBC at 7. CBC, Sportsnet East, TVA Sports en Français Canadien, and AT&T Sportsnet Pittsburgh. Dallas at Arizona on Bally Sports Arizona Plus and Bally Sports Southwest Plus. Columbus at St. Louis on Bally Sports Midwest and Bally Sports Ohio. Those 2 games I just mentioned, 8 o'clock. The 9 o'clock game is Nashville, Colorado on Altitude and Bally Sports South. And the second half of the CBC Hockey Night in Canada Double Dip will be Winnipeg at Calgary on CBC, Sportsnet, and City. That is your NHL Saturday night scoreboard. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, let's hop on pop here, get you some soccer scores because we got a song to do. That's right. We're over our time, but we're going to just keep rocking it here. Women's World Cup qualifying. France over Kazakhstan 6-0. Wales over Greece 5-0. Slovenia over Estonia 6-0. Germany over Turkey 8-0. Romania over Moldova 3-0. Switzerland over Italy 2-1. Croatia and Lithuania tied at 0. Montenegro over Malta 2-0. Cyprus and Belarus tied at 1. Scotland and Ukraine also tied at 1. Yeah, right. Hey. All right, let's with the Turkish Super League, Istanbul and Altay tied at 0. Kazampaza over Adana Demirspor, also a tie. Portuguese soccer, Mornice and Gil Vicente tied at 2. Dutch soccer had Camber over NEC 3-2. Danish soccer, Aarhus in the middle of the street. Aarhus in the middle of the street. Aarhus over Silkeborg 1-1, even money. Brazil, Bahia 3-1 winner over Grêmio. In Belgium, Union Saint-Gilloise lost to Oud Heavily Leven 3-1. In Australia's A-League, the Western United beat Perth 1-0. French League, Lens and Angers tied at 2. And okay, we got one more little event left, and then it'll be time for me to redo and repledge my song. So here we go. Let's rock and ride. Germany, Stuttgart over Mainz, 2-1. Let's bounce some basketball in Europe, the Euro League. Unix Kazan over CZ Mountains, 98-78. Leon Villeurbanne over Monaco, 85-84. Olympiacos over Licia Milano. Olympia Milano, 93-72. Barcelona over Zalgiris Canuas, 96-73. And updating fourth quarter, 9 minutes remaining. Sacramento Kings lead the Los Angeles Lakers 96-93. Oh, let's hope the embarrassment continues because I think tomorrow or Sunday it's round 2 between the Pistons and the Lakers. Hey, Dejaroo, how you doing, buddy? Hope your day has been a good one. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Deej. I do my best with what I use here. We may be low budget, but we got big hearts. And once again, thank you, Deej. 96-93, Sacramento Kings over Lakers. 10 minutes left to play in the fourth. Africa World Cup basketball qualifications. Cape Verde over Nigeria, 79-71. Guinea over Central African Republic, 76-71. Ivory Coast and Angola, 57-56. I'm 50% better. Thanks. Well, that's good. Hope you had a great turkey. Great turkey day. I did. Let's see. Mali over Uganda, 76-66. World Cup qualification, America. Venezuela over Panama, 77-56. Uruguay over Colombia, 83-75. Brazil over Chile, 77-53. Argentina over Paraguay, 93-67. Australasia. Iran over Bahrain. Iran over Bahrain in Spain. Stays mainly on the plane. Cha-cha-cha. 82-66. Pakistan over Syria 84-74. Jordan over Saudi Arabia 68-61. Lebanon over Indonesia 96-36. China over Japan 79-63. And let's update you on hockey. 11 minutes left to play in regulation. Toronto Maple Leafs lead the San Jose Sharks 4-1. And we're not done yet. We are not done yet. Do we have time to? Yeah, we got time for the two hockey leagues. So let's go to it. In the Extra Liga for Czech Republic, Karlovy Vary over Milada Boleslav 3-0. Litvinov over Kesk Bujovic 3-2. Let's bop that way, please. Vikovic over Kmetka Brno 3-2. Liberec over Plzeň 4-2. And Sparta Prague over Mountfield HK 8-3. In Finland, Tappara over Asat 5-0. Helsinki over Karpat 4-2. Turku over Ilves 5-2. JYP over Vasan Sport 2-1. Jakrit over Kalpa, not Kalpai, but Kalpa 3-1. And Pelicans over Saipa 3-0. And guess what? We got time. We did this in the open. We now do this in the close. And we do this on behalf of all of us and to Mandy Summers and a lot of winters. Do we have a thank you guys. It started, I will say this once more. Come on. It started with this guy, Wart the Wizard, and it is hitting international rulage. And I will tell you this right now. This is about as good as a picture as we have here. That is, of course, if I can. There we are. Let's see here. We got it. There she is. There she is. Mandy Summers has a birthday tonight, which extends until tomorrow and the last day of November. As far as I'm concerned, she has a birthday month. And it started with Wart the Wizard, and it is continuing to Jack the Ripper. And each one of her ideas has become a success. Each one of her creations has become a success. And I will tell you this, Mandy Summers, you got the best birthday present of all. You have a lot of folks, a lot of fans, and a lot of friends cheering you on with each and every idea that comes to fruition. You and people like EVS, Clint, Wyatt, Peter, Nayland, and a whole lot of other folks. If I mentioned everyone involved in Comicsgate, we would be here till about May 1st, because there are a lot of people. And to all of us who were lost with DC and Marvel going woke like bleep, the independent comic books, the independent comic creators have breathed new life. And if Stan Lee were alive today, he would be so proud of you guys, because he started out as an independent. And he has always backed and has always said, comic book creators, he's always been in praise of the new wave of comic book creators, because you continue to do things for the fans. And that's what Marvel and DC forgot and continue to forget. They used to do comics for fans. Now they're just doing it for money. But the independent comic creators doing it for the money, not the money, no. No, they're not doing it for the money. They're doing it for the fans. See, this is what happens when the mouth goes first and the brain just follows and says, "I'll say what you want to say." But Mandy Summers and the folks at Comicsgate, they do a lot of good for the fans. And to Mandy Summers, a tip of the hat. And the best birthday present is what's happening with Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter. Also, Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter, and whatever else you got up that sleeve and in that brain of yours. I don't know how you're going to top the accomplishment Jack the Ripper has done. I mean, I still say 67,000 for the ultimate final tote. But no matter what, you have proven the critics, the skeptics, the SJWs wrong. Comicsgate and independent comic creators are here to stay. They do it for the fans. Marvel and DC just do it. They've forgotten about the fans. You guys haven't, and I am glad to be a part of Comicsgate in my own little way. I have done my speech, and now for Mandy Summers, I hope you enjoy the poem and the little artwork I sent through your email address. I want to thank you for all your kindnesses. I want to thank you for your friendship. I want to thank Comicsgate. I've met some great people, and I have made a lot of friends, and I thank them wholeheartedly. And to you, Mandy, I did it at the top of the show. I'm going to do it at the end. And here we go. Little horn, please. Oh, oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday. I said a happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Mandy. And by the way, after this, tell the waitress there to make me a peanut butter and banana sandwich fried up. Oh, happy birthday to a happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mandy. Sorry for that slip of the tongue there, but I I came back. Comicsgate for the fans. Hi, Kiba. Good luck, Mandy, on your future endeavors. It looks as bright as the sun, so you better wear shades. I don't think this is going to be the end. I think your next comic book idea after Jack the Ripper, it's going to surprise you. I just have this feeling there's more surprises to come from Andy Summers. So, as Elvis would say before he leaves the building, thank you, little mama, and keep taking care of Comicsgate business. Be the success. Be true to be you. Oh. All right. Thank you, everybody. We got a nice little show tomorrow at 11:35. Hopefully, you'll be around for that. If not, I'm going to cry. No, actually, we got a good show. Don't forget December 25th. It's still sports, but we're adding more to it. And the name is going to be a little different too. It's going to be called Steve's Sporty Balls. That's going to be fun. Steve's Sporty Balls. That's right. Sports talk and more. And by more, we're talking entertainment and life and everything else. So get down, get funky, get groovy, and that'll be on the 25th of December. But it's still sports final, and it is still das Best. So are we done? Yes, we are. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Keely, Christine, Deej, and everybody in the chat. I am who I am. I am the walrus, cuckoo kajoo. No, I'm Steve the Baxman Baxley saying to one, to all, have a great night on the West Coast. Have a great early morning on the East Coast. Happy birthday, Mandy. I'm glad you got some great things for your birthday. And this big special thing for your birthday is how good Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter turned out. And I'm going to say this: Wart the Wizard, Jack the Ripper, Super Dead, Rocket Girl. I mean, independent comics, they're a hit. And I would not put it past Hollywood to come knocking at your door. You better get Cam on this because I think, I seriously think the big step on the on Comicsgate, the big step, you know it. It's Jack the Ripper Vampire Hunter. I have a feeling someone in Hollywood is going to think big and strong and say, we can make this into a movie or a series. Not on Disney Channel or Disney Plus, somewhere else. But I think Jack the Ripper's got some legs to it, and it is going to be more successful than anyone ever thought or imagined. Anyway, that is going to, well, we got about 3 minutes. We'll chap it up here before we wrap it up. We got about 3 minutes. I got to tell you that tomorrow I'm going to be having fun tomorrow. I'm going to sleep in until about noon and watch Michigan beat Ohio State and embarrass themselves. Yep, Michigan's going to win. I am predicting a Michigan win and a Michigan State win over Penn State. And Tennessee will win as well. So those are the predictions. What else is there to discuss and talk about and go crazy Lenny for? I have no more idea. But tomorrow is Piper's birthday. Old Fizzy, our favorite wolf mama, turns another year younger or older. Actually younger. We compliment of youth. She turns another year of the calendar, and we will celebrate as well that little accomplishment. It has been a wild day. College football on all day, college basketball on all day. And I just took the trash out before I did the show. So it's been an incredible, big old way of saying it's been incredible. That's just perfect plattered right there. So thank you folks for tuning in, turning on, and we will see you tomorrow at 11:35 p.m. Eastern with a whole lot of sports action. Our sporty balls are going to be so huge that you can paint them gray and put the words Goodyear on them. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a fantastic night, And I'll see you tomorrow. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. See you all tomorrow. Big day everywhere, even in the hacienda. Good night from Jackson and the Fred McLeod Sports Desk.